All right. Well, today I'll do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a replay. I just picked some random day. This one is September 25th, the file that I'm using. And today is Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. And I hope I got my issues with my mic figured out. I changed some settings. In OBS, so hopefully this is... Let's see. Here's my filters: noise suppression, equalizer, compressor, noise gate. So hopefully it all sounds good. I mean, all these levels here look like it should be fine. Oh, and then here's my streaming settings. See, I changed it to 9000 kbps. I got the audio bitrate 160. I think all this stuff should be pretty good. So without further ado, here we go. See, it's good to go through these replays. I don't remember what happened on September 25th, so that's... I'm just going to be looking at order flow where I don't necessarily know what the deal is. And that's NQ. I think I'm going to look at ES. Well, sometimes I think, would I be better off looking at NQ sometimes? Because there's days where ES isn't moving, but NQ is. And they have a lot of the same underlying companies anyway, so they're going to move in a similar way overall. But you just have more of a chance on a slow day with NQ to have enough of a swing to make some points off of it. Or at least that's kind of what I think. I don't know for sure. I know some people do pretty well with NQ. Yeah, I know some people that do well with doing grains and stuff. Okay. Really hope this thing is not going to do the weird screeching noise and stuff. Okay, let's turn this thing up. Oh, this is like way early. This is way before market hour. I want to put it right before 6:30. Put it right there. See what's happening. Well, I mean, it's a fairly strong move down. That's a strong move down. Who knows? We're moving at 8x here, so that's a strong move. Maybe this will be a move up. But, the opening bell, that's not where I'm going to be at. A fairly strong move down. I forget what happened on September 25th. You see this pullback? I don't like this right here. That's a lot of volume right there. But it is kind of just a pullback, and now you see it going. And you have quite a bit of liquidity sitting at 65 there. So this make a measured move. Look, that's 39. Oh, whatever. We'll call it 40 to 48. Is that going to make an 8-point move? 46. So we'd be looking at 54-ish. Yeah, so there's a measured move. Look at that real quick. Look, there's a measured move. And look, I can make another line about the same. And let's look at that. Look, and there we have roughly a measured move. This is kind of a strong pullback. There's quite a bit of volume, but let's continue. We had the strong move here. All right, you know, what would I give that? I would give that maybe a like a 6 or a 7. Oh, hell, I'll call that 7. I mean, it could be a sharper move, but you know, and the open is kind of where we're seeing, you know, what's the overall theme here. So a lot of this overnight, look, not much happened. And then this is a pretty strong move up. You know, the market has to go up to go down and down to go up. Not the strongest move. You look at that angle. That's a good one there. That's a pretty good one there. Make sure my volume dots are good size. Yeah, my volume dots are normal. That, you know, I tried filtering them before. That didn't really. I don't know if that helped me much. I mean, what could it? So we had the VPOC move up and then down. We start to see this piling on the book. So is that pushing it down? Then we kind of get the VPOC moving down. That kind of shows me, okay, that could be a move down. But if it holds up here, You had this, so yeah, that would kind of tell me, you know, this was too expensive, and now this is your retail price. But I could be looking at 64. I'll zoom in and see a little more detail. Okay, make it above that. See this VPOC shift? That kind of tells me, you know, this tests up here, too expensive. Came down here. I tested it again. It's still too expensive. Just shot up there. Too expensive. And this kind of tells me that it'll be going down. Kind of, if I can be fast enough to push the button. Oh, it reset the thing. Oh no, let me see. Fast enough. Let me see if it's go down. I might get my butt kicked on this one. It's like, is it telling me, is it too expensive or what's up here? Could find support at the mid and bounce back up. And, come on, what are you telling me here? What's going on? Is this... moving that down here. Want to get out before my butt's kicked. Maybe I'll put it break even here. Now if I get kicked out, oh well. Let's see, that'd be 187. Don't even, I shouldn't even look at the money. That well executed. That's 8x. It was moving a little too fast. What about here? 55 to 49. That's not bad. Here, 56. Kind of like when it's not going back above here, then you be okay. There's another target. It's not much. We had here and here. So could this be the big up move, and then this is just some pullback? Then it goes long. You know, how does that look? Could that be a flag move there? Okay. Let's see what it does. Could be this put one there and goes above, because I'm looking at that. We come a little bit above where this pattern. And that's subjective though, because you can draw trend lines wherever the hell. Yeah, I'm about to get my butt kicked there. Lovely. Gotta be careful with these. I mean that's subjective, drawing a trend line, because I can say, oh, I could, I have moved it here or wherever. That looked pretty reasonable to me there. And where's the liquidity at? I don't know, you're kind of running out of liquidity. There's some down here. That seemed like decent entry. You just don't get them all. You see. Okay, I mean, I'm seeing volume there. Let's see what it does. Maybe this will just make me look like an idiot again. Or maybe, or I guess not, because it's a bunch of random stuff. You're just trying to find whatever your particular deal is. See, I got that. You know, if you guys didn't see this over in the Discord when Bruce goes over, you know, I'm working on flag patterns. I'm just working on the one flag pattern setup. And that's it. I'm just trying to get one setup down. Know everything there is to know about this. It's a work in progress. It's gonna take a while. Oops. Oh, and this can be so hard because it's subjective, but you can kind of see there, you know, there's a flag pattern, but it's long and drawn out, so I would just like probably not give that a very good rating. For the pullback, look at that. That pullback is... And the volume's not... Yeah, I'll give it a 5. It's not that great. This one, see, I'm starting to see, you know, coming out of this pattern. This wasn't a bad attempt at it, I don't think, right here. Because, you know, here's your strong move. That's a pretty good strong move. Like, I would give that a 7. It's not perfect. Still have a little sell volume. If it was all green, that would be an 8 or a 9. Identify trapped traders and develop scenarios. You do kind of have them going down. When I was narrating it before, it sounded, I mean, it looked like, you know, here, you start to see a little more here. See this one, That makes you wonder, okay, is it pushing down? You can see here's a little flag pattern. That's a pretty strong move down. And here's a lower pullback, not that much going on, and then another strong move down. But overall, you see the open, there's 630. There's 630. Strong move. Then a flag pattern going down, but you've got to look for these trap traders. It's like Bruce is talking about. Measured move, absorption by high liquidity. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my absorption. Oh, it won't let me do it because it's replay mode. Must not have ordered that or something. And see, here's another flag pattern. So could that be another move up? I've got no idea. Go ahead and clear this one. Well, maybe I'll take a little screenshot of that. Because in that case, you know, I could see the buy volume, the buyers are coming back. You know, coming out of this pattern, which can be real deceiving. But, did kind of go with, you know, where's the strongest move of this so far? It's this one right at the open. And then it even started before the open. So you could be like, here, this whole thing. Oh, what is that? That's hell, we'll call that 40 to, that's 23.5 points. That there's, what do we call it? I'd kind of call that 50-ish. Oh, whatever, we'll call that 50 to, it's 50 to, that's 19, that's almost 20 points there, so that's almost a measured move. If you took this one, and then that one. You draw this move. And you have another one about the same size. Oh, come on, damn it. Okay. Got that. That kind of starts somewhere in there, like 50. That's pretty close to a measured move. Kind of say that is a, it's not bad. After absorption, I can't see absorption. I can try to see if there's exhaustion. Oh, come on here. Pause it. See. Right here, you see that little liquidity marker. You have quite a bit of bids coming in. And it looks like, you see, did they transact there? Nope, nope, they were one tick off. They didn't really transact right in there. And then they pulled, and then this went under. So that could be trapped sellers, and you have this. Or maybe it was trapped sellers. Kind of looks like that to me. And then my entry was up here, so I have traders. I'll give that like a 7, I guess. This is just subjective. Just me trying to give a rating. Yeah, yeah, I responded to you there. But yeah, see, I mean that looked like the strong move that I'm looking for, where's the continuation of this strong move? And it really kind of popped right here. Here's quite a bit of volume, 1451. Maybe here not as much. I mean, this aggregates, so it's got quite a bit of volume right there. And then this Would have been nice if I had taken this on the on September 25th. That's a nice trade right there. Better screenshot it and might mark this up, put it over in the over in Bruce's. See, this is where I mostly post my stuff, you know, on the Bookmap Discord. And yeah, I'm in this Bookmap Academy too. But you know, mostly I'm just following what Bruce is doing. I'm a big fan of you know, Tom B's stuff also. But you know, mostly I'm just here in Bruce's channel. You know, I do markups, put some videos. I'm gonna post this video on there. You know, it's part of my Bookmap Academy stuff I'm working on, and you know, I need to get better at recognizing these flag patterns, filling out my checklist, doing all that stuff. Yeah, how long have I been on here? Oh, 31 minutes. Oh, I had this paused. Yeah, let's see what happens here. You know, you have those century figures. I forget if this made it up to 4,400. And I forget if there were any important economic news events going on. On that day. This is a strong move here. This is a pretty weak performance by the sellers, so that would kind of show me, you know, maybe more potential. And you don't really have any liquidity down there either. You have a little sitting there. So I would think, you know, I mean, look at that. See, you've got volume building up. Like it's could make it out of here. And then I would be looking at 4,400 potentially, because you know there's options related stuff that goes on if it's a level like around something that's a 50, like that 4350 or 100. If it's at 50 or 100, there's options related stuff going on. I'm not any sort of expert at all on that. I just know from watching some other options related streamers that you know, you have put walls and call walls, and a lot of them, you know, stuff like that, that'll happen around 43, I mean around a 50 or 100 area. So you'd have like 4350 options related stuff. Could be, you know, maybe a bunch of calls are on here, or maybe puts. I don't really know. Something options related may have been going on here. And then we know for sure there's option stuff anytime you get to 100. So if it's like 4,400, 4,500, you know, 4,300. You get the idea, you know, there's some kind of options related stuff going on. Which I don't know much about at all. I watched enough of one of the options streamers in Bookmap Discord to know, yeah, that's one level where you have some of that going on. Let me see. You see these guys coming in here. Do they want to push it down? Do they got enough? Do they have enough ask orders going on here to push that down finally? Has been a long move up. You're talking 37 points. But now we have this VPOC shift up. So that's a very important area to be looking at. You see these come on, but then this shifts. And you have more these bids being taken off. Now it's coming back on here. Looks like some of these filled. Some of those filled. And to a lot of people, that point of control shifting up. Oh, and then you have this too. See? Like stairs. Stair steps. Here's up, 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 up. And then you still have this here. And you're still in the current order book. I have it paused, but you have this. There's kind of some algo looking stuff right here, which I have a hard time seeing, you know, what is that about? Oh, I'll see what happens. I'm a little more convinced now that the price could always test the previous retail price at 57. But that's quite a ways down. But see now, and now this is not much of a pullback. It's I don't know if it'll make it to 4,400. Could be, you know, this is about all that it's got. But let's see. Let's see. Okay. That wouldn't really surprise me if... You know, if this here got tested at 57. I'll put a thing on it so it'll make a dinging noise. Call that a VHVN, a variable high volume node. Yeah, I just start recognizing these. You know, when this pops out. See if I have a good... I have some screenshots here that are pretty good. Let me bring up a screenshot here. Yeah, see, I got all these. See, so that's one. I had a nice impulse move, but you know, here, but you know, this was... Yeah, this was Friday. Yeah, this was Friday, December 1st here. This is when Jerome Powell came on, and you know, anytime he comes on, they just freak out. You know, you do not want to... At least I think, that's just my opinion, if you have some kind of big news event, like FOMC or Jerome Powell or PMI or, you know, unemployment numbers, what stuff like that, like big events, big news events. You know, and you can see it on something like this, you know. Let me see, you got any this week? Oh, we got PMI this week. Non-farm, that's a pretty big one. Crude oil. Oh, jobless claims. I just do not... A lot of these happen pre-market for me, you know, on Pacific time, so 5:30. You know, RTH open for me is 6:30. So just care about these high volatility expected, the 3 stars. There's a bunch of different websites like this. This one lists a whole bunch of the different events. Hourly earnings, non-farm, unemployment. There's all stuff happening next week. JOLTS, that's another big one. You know, I do not like being in these when they go off. Now that's an example. There's some type of algo. That was kind of interesting to see that the other day. Seeing that, and we've got this strong move. But really, this whole thing, that's just a pullback. This could just be like, you know, here's one move with a lot of buy volume, kind of setting things up for, you know, where's a pullback, and the volume's not that huge here. Then right around here, you know, you kind of start to see it pick up. That would not particularly be a great entry point. But maybe right there, that could be a decent entry point. So, you know, 58, even if you make it here 58 to 65, that's not bad. And that's a sharp move. And you'd be done on that one. It's not bad. This was a nice one. I didn't get in there. That's a pretty sharp move down. Then you've got the point of control shifting. And you have this fail to go above that point of control. But is it part of the flag setup? I can't really say that's the proper kind of entry point for the setup that I'm working on. But in the trader's lab, that's one of those trades that Tom B has. You know, you'll get this move down, you'll get the VPOC shifting down, retest here, and that would be a VPOC migration setup. It's one of the setups he's got. So not getting above VPOC, and then, you know, you might want to have multiple contracts, you know, and scale somewhere. You know, you'd want to scale a few points, maybe try to, if you can time it, you know, scale here or somewhere in here, and then, you know, that could be take profit off there, maybe take some profit off here, have a runner, you know, maybe once you see something around here, roughly around here, then you'd want to take all the rest of your profit, get out, flatten. Possibly. I mean, it's going back in hindsight, seeing it in real time, that's a whole different deal. You have about a second to decide what you're going to do about it. So that's difficult. Where'd I enter on this one? I can't really see where I entered on that. Is that part of the same one? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's from 11/28. Yeah, so here's this a large steep move. That's a good one. That's a good example. There's a pretty weak pullback until here. Then you've got some trapped sellers. Then you've got, this is where I entered. Which at the time that seemed like a good entry. So you see this, a lot that's going to be trapped sellers with these bids. And then here, this may have been more of an ideal entry. But this one I don't think is bad. This is a good entry. You're starting to see quite a bit of volume compared to all of this. Starting to see quite a bit more buy volume. And you have more liquidity going up. You have a, now this didn't happen, this happened right here. So I might not have seen that at the time. You see it up, 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 stairs going up. It looks like stairs going up. Yeah, I'm not really looking at indicators. I'm just trying to read order flow itself. You know, the volume dots, the heat maps, the orders, the volume profile. I have this kind of on here. They were doing some beta test for the market pulse. I couldn't really figure out what to do with it. I don't really see how it would help me at this point. Now here, this is a very clean setup. You can start to see that steep move. You have some mixed stuff in there, but this is a big stop run. So this is coming down. You're getting all these stops filled and everything. And then here's an entry. You can see a clear pattern here. Start to see the volume pick up. And you've got all this up here. So this one just made a clean break for that. Same here, you can see the pattern. Pull back and right there. If we're discussing it, or Bruce does it, that's how you would. Right here, you start to see the volume pick up above this structure. Kind of makes a flag there. So this entry right here, a little premature. This might have been, this is what I should try to look for. You have a structure, enter in right there. And takes off pretty rapidly from there. And this did work out. Maybe, yeah. So this is kind of what Bruce has been telling me to look for. Here's your flag structure. And you're looking for this right here, some decent amount of volume breaking above the structure. Then we get that continuation going. Let's see. What other ones? Yeah, this one. Oh, this was a nasty day. It was hard to see. This was the only thing giving me any clue of, what is happening here. I think, if I remember right, this day we had a lot of chop. It was just nasty. Oh, this is the same day here. It's weird because you see a lot of buy volume, but it keeps just getting pushed down. Now you see this strong move. Yeah, strong buy volume. The buy liquidity filled. It's looking for measured move right here. I forgot if it happened or not. What is this? That's the November 16th. Okay, if I were to add some more stuff, you see these orders coming in. So you've got trapped sellers. And then you get this move, pretty decent move. And see, the problem here was the day ended. You can see the structure. You can start to see this pop above the structure a little bit, but then everybody's trying to get out then. The large move, steep angle, strong relative volumes, consistent strong volume, measured move away from consolidation. Want to target with high liquidity. Study the small moves within the impulse move. Study pullbacks after the impulse move. Those were some notes that Bruce gave me. What I'm looking for with these flag patterns. And let's see. More ask liquidity being filled here. Yeah, this one was tougher to read. You see, see you want to control lower, higher, higher. Oh, it comes back down. There's too much up here. Apparently, this is considered too expensive by the participants. And then push it down, and then there's just everyone's going, well, this seems to be a fair retail price here. Until here. And you see, there's a fair amount of sell volume here. Got another little one here. I mean, where are the buyers? They don't look very strong here. You see most of this, majority of this is red. And you've had a point of control push lower, lower, lower. And I kind of see this. That's kind of a VPOC migration trade. But then it goes down. You have quite a bit of sellers here. Is that the same day? No, that was the 15th. It's the 8th. Yeah, here it's pretty obvious. You've got trapped sellers. You've got considerable amount of sell volume, impulse move down. You've got these, what are the buyers doing here? You've got steps, step down, step down, step down, going down the stairs. And you've got these, the buyers are not getting anywhere. Here, I see, and you had the point of control is lower, higher, higher. This is apparently too expensive around here. And you have the VPOC coming down lower. You've got these step, 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 step. Look, step, 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 step. These are all stair steps, and it's going down, 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 down. Look, and VPOC comes down. VPOC comes down again. This can't hold above here. It comes back down. Not all that convincing, not that great, but then you come here and you're going, okay, this is testing right where this overall, this high volume node is. And that gets here and a pretty significant move down. And you can see all these, down, down, down. Where's the liquidity here? There's nothing there. This is all getting attracted down like a magnet or stairs. And this is a pretty significant run. I figure that, you see that. You see a big block of these coming on. That just seems like where a lot of people are getting out on that one. And this is from the video Bruce did. You got a consolidation, impulse move, pullback, impulse move. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, when is the pullback over? Probably right here. You're starting to see something. You're seeing more volume, these two bubbles. And then you have a pretty significant run up. And then you're looking for this to, collide into some liquidity. It could happen here, here, here. it'd be hard to take profit up there. You might just figure it, okay, but then look at that, 4,500. That's 4,500 to figure, okay, some sort of options related stuff. It'd be like, okay, hits 4,500, I'm out. At least I would be 40. Any of those 100 levels, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to be here right now. Here we got another one. What is this? November 7th. So this is kind of it's kind of like not such a great impulse move. It's not very steep. This entry, I don't know about that entry. I guess it's not that bad, you know, VPOC shifted up. Somewhere along here might have been the better entry point. And then I got that and that. Not much of a trade, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, there's a consolidation just like in that. You know, just like in just like here. Consolidation, impulse move, pullback, impulse move. Consolidation, kind of a weak looking impulse move, but still impulse buying. That's clearly, it's more green than red. Of a pullback, you know, nobody's going anywhere. And then that. See, there's a break above that pullback. That would be your entry. That would be my entry. When I see, you know, here's a bunch of wishy-washy going back and forth, and get up here, okay, got some volume. Then, you know, as you had this would be, you know, take some profit here. By the time you're starting to go up there, you start to see this, so I'll take some here. Maybe take some more up there. You see a real sharp, steep move like that, right through some liquidity. It'd be like, okay, I click the button as fast as I can to flatten, get out. And I wouldn't have anything to do with this short one. Did I go through all these? Oh. Yeah, see, there's a pretty sharp, steep move, but it's right at the open. This pullback has a significant amount of volume. But you do have, look, you have more orders getting added right here, right as this comes down. So you have trapped sellers there. And you have the VHVN right here. So, oh, and you have the VPOC shifted up so it shifted up here, but then it looks like it went here and here. It came down here, but then you have trapped sellers here. And then you have a big run. What is that? That is like 25 points. And it's a pretty sharp, consistent move. And it happened after this one. So you have back here, that was pre-market. You have kind of a consolidation, market opens, impulse move, pullback, impulse move. And, you know, price overall is still coming up. So then you have, I mean, this is pretty high volume right there coming down. So you have, these stairs coming up, 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 up. You've got trapped sellers here. As this goes on, trapped sellers. And then, then the point of control shifts up. You could be like, okay, here's kind of a flag pattern right here. And you're starting to see it pick up here, a little pullback. It does get kind of choppy, but, the overall thing is there. So, I don't know, you might be in here, scale somewhere, get a few points to scale with, and then might be sweating it a little bit when it comes down here going, oh crap, am I going to get stopped out here? But then that shift, that another shift up, everything so far since open just suggests up. Point of control shifting up, 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 shifts up again. I'd be like, okay, that pretty good chance this is just a continuation type of move, type of day right here. And if I don't know, that was November 2nd. That was like a month ago. So I don't know if it went higher than that or if this was the end of it. Oh, and here's October 30th. So see, oh, I made a bunch of dumb trades here. It didn't work out. But here you're starting to see where's yeah, this isn't the best example, but there's an impulse move, pretty puny one. You've got a pullback. What are the sellers doing? They're not really getting anywhere with their efforts right here. This starts to go up. Start to pick up volume right in here. That's like here, that's not that bad of an entry point. You're starting to see volume pick up. And then I got to there. It went from here to here. That's not a bad one. Some of these other ones here were kind of stupid. They didn't work out. Okay, that's enough of those screenshots for now. Look, trapped. What happened? How bad are these sellers trapped? Got sellers, they're not really all that convincing. It's quite a bit of volume there. So coming down, testing here. Are they going to retest this VHVN? Or are they going to continue the journey up there? And I kind of see, stairs. I kind of see these stair steps here. If that's kind of some Picasso abstract kind of stuff. I think it makes sense though. You have stairs. And she's riding the stairway to heaven. Right here. Stair steps. Up, 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 up. Let's see what happens. Yep, see it picking up volume. Where'd this test to? This kind of tested into this void right here, this low volume node. That may have signified, oh, this does not want to go lower. We've got these stair steps. That's going to be trapped sellers. They could blow right through it, but kind of showing, look, more and more keeps getting added on here. This kind of is pushing it up. You've got all this liquidity, never really a little bit pulled there, but you have a pretty dense block of that. Epoch shifted up, so. And you see seller's exhaust here. You see not that much liquidity there. I mean, really hope the situation with my microphone's solved. Because I had it plugged into a USB hub with some other devices on it. See, like Jack helped me out with that. I had horrible screeching and crap on this one. It sounded horrible. So like half of this video was lost pretty much. That sucked. I was asking about this. He was saying electrical interference, and then I was saying, oh, it could be because I plugged it into this USB hub, you know. So yeah, I took the cord to my mic. I just plugged it right into a USB port on the motherboard. So it's just going, my mic is just going directly to the motherboard, not going through a hub or anything. I hope that takes care of the audio issues, because, you know, that really sucks when you did like a half hour or an hour of recording and then it just sounds like crap and there's a bunch of screeching noises and stuff. That's like, oh man, I just wasted half an hour. Sounds like nails on a chalkboard for half of it. And see, I don't know. Could this be your impulse move there? So I was not seeing it. I was talking about that just a minute ago, so I didn't really see that happening. I mean, if you're doing decent trading, you know, see, this was just a 3 lot. I just had 1, 2, 3. I mean, if that was ES, total P&L, and 1200, whoa. That'd be a very, very nice day. I mean, 12, if that were real money, 1200 off a trade like that, that would be one hell of a day. If I could even make 300 on a typical day, I would be so excited from that. And that would be a huge deal to me. My God, making 1200, that's worthy of a nice dinner somewhere. So I'm gonna speed this up. I've been on here for a while. I'm not gonna, let me see, I'm in an hour and 14 minutes. I'm gonna probably shut this off if I get to hour and a half. I still have some stuff I gotta take care of, some chores and things before tomorrow. Let's see, so we have trapped sellers here. Did anything fill? It looks like it pulled before anything filled. Well, some of it filled. See here, it went into here. Oh yeah, some of it. Down into there, up. Down into here, some of it, yeah. Yeah, see, and this is kind of drawing it, pulling it like a vacuum up into here, as far as I can tell. It's kind of the from 9:30 to, kind of after 9:30, you get a lot of back and forth typically. Let's see if it can hold somewhere, roughly around here. Then I would be like, that looks pretty likely that this would continue up. It could also test down into here. That wouldn't be surprising at all. I mean, the overall theme of this day here, and what is all this showing you? The sellers aren't really making much progress today on this one. I mean, just see up, 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 up. Look, where's all the strong volume? It's just up. Where's the liquidity? It's up there. Do we really see anybody down here? A lot of liquidity not filled. I mean, it could mean the opposite too. It could mean could be, this is a bunch of sellers. These could just be stops. But then we might see a lot more sellers coming in. I mean, this staying above and not entering into this distribution, and this strong move, both of these strong moves, VPOC shifting up, I would still lean towards it going up. Because you kind of have the theme for the day. Let's see what happens. 32. But, if you're looking at indicators, that could be, this is up very high here. Sometimes, if it gets to an extreme, you'll see the opposite happen, but I'm not that great with indicators. They usually mislead me, so I'm trying to do order flow. Now see, this wouldn't surprise me either. Let's see if it's going to test that retail price. Yeah, so that's the previous retail price. So they're going, got your VHVN. Is it a bargain bin deal? Oh yeah, I see that, Ryan. Like you're saying, buyers did get exhausted and they had to come back down, get some more bids filled. They got a juice to go up. Or maybe it's not enough here. Okay, this would be the last half hour in here. It would have to hold above here, be able to go further. So we come to 1300. And this could be a lot of people trying to... I was thinking just, you know, it moves pretty fast. Hard to read it when it's 32 times. To hear boom, look at that, everybody's getting out of that. Right at 1300. Yep, I think I had some more. Or what it ends up. Yeah. Huh. I'll zoom out and see what I can recognize here. Let me see. So I have the things I can recognize. Okay, we had this impulse move up. This is a pretty steep pullback, which may have been why, you know, when I was... Oh, did it erase that? Man. I don't know why I erased that. I had those... You know, I had the trade that didn't work out here, and then I had the one that worked out there. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, yeah, yeah. The liquidity pull at the top. Yeah, because this pulled here. And then right at the last minute, you've got all this... Everyone just trying to exit right there. All these asks, because I figure that's just a lot of these are intraday traders. They want to get out right then. You're right at the end here. They have 2 or 3 minutes to get out, so they're trying to get out. Or hell, if somebody got in here and this thing blows up, would really be in a hurry to get out. It's a nice move. Well, anyway, I see this one. I'm going, okay, this was for a while. This, you know, this was from about 7:05 or something to you know, for 2.5 hours. This is where your retail price was. Then it shifted up here. A little bit more indecision back and forth. Oh no, this could be too high. A retest here, that's a pretty sharp rejection of, you know, this is a discount here. A lot of these participants going, okay, this is, you know, this is where we're going to get in right here. This is about as cheap as we're going to get it right now. And then nice big move up. You see, and I believe that's no, that's not that VWAP to VBox setup. I mean, that's a different setup, I guess, than the flag pattern I'm working on, but this, I think they cover that in, you know, over in Tom B's room. Let me flick through here real quick, see if... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of them in Tom's PDFs. I remember him talking about it sometimes. You know, you'll get this stuff, come up higher, to test the previous retail price at the point of control, then go up. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that probably is a stop run too, because it's... I don't have the MBO bundle, so... I can't really see the tags. Sure as hell looks like one to me. And look at that, just... boom, right down into there. Stop run, look at... and then this comes right here. You got this trap traders. Testing the previous... See, I think that's a key, you know, because the auction market theory, you're looking at, you know, this point of control, that's where the most volume was at that time. You know, so you're coming back, you're testing where this point of control was. You know, but then later, you know, this is where all the volume was. And just because of how long it dragged on, like the 823 up to up until market close, really. Yeah, I mean, even at market close, this didn't shift, so that's... I mean, if this is supporting right there, previous retail price going, oh, there's some support, we want to buy that there, that's all these participants going, yeah, this is about as cheap as we're going to get it, so let's get it. I forget what Tom called that one, but he does talk about that quite a bit, you know, about testing your VHVN. I'm not that great with all the volume profile, just with all the different levels and things. He's got a brilliant approach towards it for sure. A tremendous amount of experience. But I'm trying to master reading the order flow and just getting that one flag pattern right. But oh, I'm coming up on an hour and a half, so guess I've had a few people come in here, but yeah, Ryan, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me and stuff on here. I better call it a night here. I gotta take care of some things. I think I came up with some pretty decent stuff on this stream, reviewing and all that. So I'm gonna call it a night. If you see me in you know, I'm Rob Davis over in the Discord. I'm one of the moderators, so just give me a shout out sometime or something in there. It's good to have you in here. Thank you. All right. See you later. Good night.